never fails. I told you that's what it looked like in the phone. It's scared, guys.
It's got either food all over its face or sick eyes. So.
Oh my goodness, I will treat it. It's got claws. Can we take a care? Let me see. It's a boy.
Is it really?
Yep. For sure.
Damn.
I could see as soon as you lifted it up.
I just saw.
No, that's a boy.
Vagina.
Oh my! His motor's going.
Yeah, he needs his eyes
Feels tummy.
treated.
Ah. We had a Felix. We can name him Hector.
We're not naming him Hector.
You shut up. Hector is a very awesome name.
Look at this face. Look, Gabby. Shh.
Oh, his eyes.
Yeah, he needs to warm compress. Oh, she got up. She got up. She came to see what the commotion was. I was trying to get her to go potty. She's coming to see what Dad's got. Finally got this girl to leave my porch and actually walk on a leash. Good girl. It's been, I think, just under 24 hours since we found her. She's doing good. She got her bath today and her flea drops last night to start killing off the fleas and ticks. She ate real good today. So I think that she is used to eating scraps because when we offered her plain dog food, she almost didn't know what it was. And so we started putting I cooked an egg for breakfast and put it over the dog food and she ate it that way. And then we gave her leftovers that needed to come out of the fridge. So I think she's just used to going in the trash and eating whatever she could find. She's been enjoying the fan today, though. It's a hot one. Isn't it, huh? Good morning, my love. Good morning. All the stretches. All the stretches. Bring it out. That's a good snooze. Come on. Go potty. I gotta get into the garden. You're gonna greet everybody? Okay, good girl. Good morning, ladies. Did y'all have a good snooze? You seem very grumpy. We are under a high heat warning today. So I gotta get outside and get everything watered. Oh my gosh, look at her. That's her spot. Even that dang wicker couch. Oh my goodness. Well, y'all, it's been a minute since I videoed, and in the time I have been away, my garden has absolutely exploded. No, ma'am, you can't come in here because you trample my watermelon patch. I would love to have a garden buddy, but you're not the one. So my cucumbers are finally climbing my trellis, and it looks so cool. The sunflower, the only sunflower that I planted in my trays and transplanted outside, is officially taller than me. As you can see, zucchini has taken over. And so has the butternut squash, y'all. So 3 of the plants kind of fizzled out. I mean, they're still good where I'm not gonna pick them. I'm gonna pick you though, jerk. Sasha, how did you get in anyway? Something else. So yeah, these 3 buckets on this side, I don't know. They're just being weird. And then these 3, well no, 2. I had to take one of the buckets, the other one died. These 2 buckets I think have 2 plants in each, and they're doing incredible. They're huge. Don't see any fruit yet though, so lots of flowers, just no fruit. And these cucumbers on this trellis have finally made it to the top and are now starting to grow through and grow over. I do not know what happened to this. This was not like this yesterday. I think it's just big. I'm gonna have to brace that. I don't think it cracked. Did it crack? Oh, maybe it did. Oh, I guess I gotta pull it and harvest the tops. Strawberries are still doing good. I gotta harvest some more. So what I'm doing, because this is first year and strawberries don't really start producing heavily until second and third year, I've been picking the few that I get every couple of days and putting them in a freezer bag and saving it for jam making. Sasha, please don't step on the watermelons. Please. Cougar, she lives here now. Okra is finally tall and thick and producing a lot of flowers. I can't wait to get, once you start getting okra, that's over. It's a wrap, y'all. Serrano and other pepper varieties are doing great. Oh, look at the little jalapenos. A lot of the watermelon is getting big. Oh, this one's even bigger. How cool the leaves are, these things. I haven't grown watermelon in a couple of years. Some of the spots I had to replant because they never took, or the chickens got in here and pecked them. So I'm still waiting on some new sprouts. Not too many though. And this zucchini is absolutely wild. I have 14 in the house currently, and I'm gonna be picking these two and this one today. They're just everywhere. The last time I tried to grow zucchini, they're super easy to sprout and grow, but we had terrible squash bugs. This year, the squash bugs don't seem to be bothering the zucchini all that much. They're really just pestering my butternut squash. I don't think there's anything on this one yet. This variety is huge, but we're not complaining because we're eating good. So we're gonna go ahead and get everything watered in here heavily and start checking all the animal water, porch, in the back, all the dogs, chickens, ducks, pools, and I will check back in with you shortly. You being a good girl? No jumping. Gotta learn that, no jumping. It's a sweet girl. So Sasha has been with us almost 1 week. Tomorrow marks 1 week since we found her on the highway. And Sasha, stop. Although I have her posted in my local Facebook group, she has no takers. And this is pretty much how we get stuck with a million animals, because I won't leave them to die and then nobody else wants to deal with it, so we do. And to be honest with her, I'm not that upset. She's a sweet girl. She trained very easily. When we first brought her here, we put her directly in a cage just because I didn't know how she'd react to the other animals and how they would react to her. And then I didn't want her to sleep and live in a cage, so that's where the tent came in, and we spent a few nights in the tent, and she got accustomed to that really fast. Unfortunately, it's hard for me to sleep outside, not because of the heat or because of discomfort, because I actually prefer camping and off-grid living. We have other dogs on the property. You can hear them right now, and Cougar doesn't shut up. And at night, apparently between midnight and 4:30 a.m., none of them shut up, and so sleeping proved difficult. So now she stays loose. She's trained pretty good to stay on the porch and the surrounding front yard area. If we absolutely do have to not keep an eye on her or leave, we do stick her on the chain up front. She has water and shade, but pretty much she just stays roaming up front and sits in front of the fan on the porch, and she's been doing good. She seems to get along with the other boy dogs, just not the females, but she is not fixed and the boys are not fixed, so we kind of have to make sure they stay separated. But she's been doing good, and she's probably going to be a permanent resident here now, aren't you? I don't think she's sad about it. I think she's grateful. She doesn't have to roam and figure it out. But yeah, she gets locked in the cage every night on the porch in front of the fan so she's not super hot, and that way I could go in the house and sleep. Especially when I have to leave the house and go clean units. I need some good rest, and I just was not getting any. But it's okay. You got your bed now in front of the fan. And time for coffee. I'm going to go to the porch. I'm going to go to the porch. Come in. And she knows it too. That's her spot. That's your spot. There you go, Mama. Gotta get these rugs out of here. Cleaned a unit yesterday and there was extra rug scrap, so I think I'm going to attempt to make some like cat scratch posts or something with them. And get these off your chair, princess. No, you can't have the rug. Did you already start chewing the rug? Ma'am, stop that. What's wrong with you? All right. I see you made a mess here, ma'am. Ma'am. Spoiled brat already. Oh, look at him. Your eye is glued shut. I gotta clean your eyes. I know. It's our other newest rescue. He came a couple days after Sasha. I know. And you got some gunky eyes going on, bud. Oh my gosh, where are you going? You guys trashed their room overnight, huh? He's a good boy. He's a super good boy. I just gotta get his eyes healed up. I know. Look how tiny he is. This your throne? Yes? Oh my goodness. What are you gonna do with you? So when he first got here, we were giving him wet cat food, and I wasn't even thinking, that's my coffee, bud. I know, I wasn't even thinking he's so tiny he should still be with his mama. And this is why we keep KMR on hand. And so we started making him some formula, and he's crying for his milk. I get your milk. Yeah. I'm gonna. Oh my goodness. So talkative. Yeah? Oh my gosh. For a long while back, we rescued this girlie. She was hit on the highway and she came to me with a bloody head and mouth. She healed up nicely. And as you can see, is now able to swim underwater again. Her shell was cracked, and so it prevented her from being able to go underwater all the way. So she kind of lived up on that rock for a long time. And just recently, within the last, I'd say, month, she started to swim again. She's a sweet girl. You want your food, Mama? So we do go to the creek still, and we get her fresh food. As you could see, the snails still. My son-in-law was gone from the house for a couple of weeks and we couldn't go get her food, so we ended up buying her this stuff and she absolutely loves it. Watch. She knows. Someone getting full? I think you're stuffed, bud. It's like just one more bite, Mom. Well done, bud. And see the tummy. See the tummy. You're so stuffed. There's a hot one today, huh? No fighting. Be good girls. Be good girls. Oh, Sasha has been with us about 2 weeks now. I think it's 2 weeks on Sunday and today's Friday. And she has learned the ropes. She's getting more comfortable around the other dogs. We don't have to hold her back as they walk past. Grizzy still doesn't like her, but we're getting there. So we keep this fan going for her nonstop. She hangs out loose all day, and then we put her in the cage at night just because she is not fixed, and I don't need her roaming to the boy dogs, whether on our property or down the road, because that's her new favorite thing to do. She goes down the road now. Surprisingly, though, she knows her name, and she learned it very quickly. So I noticed very early on that she does not like to be yelled at. I don't know where she came from, and I don't really like to be mean to her, but I had to start being firm with her because she started to get bored, and she was chasing our birds, and that's a no-no. If she is going to live outside on our property, she cannot be chasing our birds. I do not need another duck and chicken killer, so I noticed that she does not like to be yelled at. So if you're firm with her, she kind of cowers and she runs back to her spot on the porch, which is awesome. She listens, but right away, as soon as she knew her name was Sasha, it was like it just clicked. She was sold. So she's doing well, and thanks to a generous donator, today I was able to make her spay appointment. So she goes on the 28th of this month to get spayed, so we won't have to worry with her living outside and us having unfixed boys on the property, and then the males that live down the road. If she does wander off, we don't have to worry about puppies. So I'm super excited about that. We are at the tail end of an intense heat advisory. It's been pretty toasty. I'd say about 98 with humidity. Real feel about 92 since late last week. So yeah, we're about a week in. The garden is loving it though. I don't know what variety of okra I planted, but y'all, every single one that's coming in is just absolutely massive. They're all like that. So I'm gonna have to check. I think it was the organic pack I bought from Dollar General. I don't remember what variety. Ford Hook, maybe? I don't know. But they're all like that. Look at this. Let me see. And that's one of the smaller ones. The one I just took in was like twice the size, and it's super, super girthy. Ma'am. See, she doesn't like to be yelled at. Sasha, no. Go lay down. Go on. Go on. Out. Skedaddle. And she does, watch, goes back to the porch. Right back to her spot. She's such a good girl. Like, I don't like to be mean to her, but when you're firm, she listens so well. Watermelon patch is doing amazing. Some spots didn't take and some were pecked off. And so when I replanted like this spot here. I did purposely leave some of the spots. I think I left this spot untouched because it is so close. I didn't really want it to sprawl out, and after looking at the space, I thought, no, if they grow, it's gonna go everywhere. So right now my big boys are gonna get out and weed eat all of this for me. It's starting to look like a jungle in here. I have to restack some bags, pick up some planters, and hopefully get the bench switched over to this side because these cucumbers are oozing over the trellis. They have officially grown all the way up and all the way over. Some of them are a bit longer than this, like this one, and they're needing to swoop down. And then if you could see here, my marigolds have oozed from that side to this side. So I think I'm just going to put this table over here, scooch some pepper plants to the left and some to the right, and put the table right in the middle, and weed eat, tidy up, and hopefully get my bench set back up. I am noticing today we have our first couple Armenian cucumber sprouts. Where did they go? They're so tiny, and it's crazy how little they are. Look how little they are because they get massive. So this tiny little sprout, I've had these grow a couple of years ago, and when they were full grown and ready for harvest, they were literally the size of my arm. They are growing nicely over the trellis. This side just started to get up there. This side is very slow, and I think it was because the marigolds took over so much. So these guys were not getting enough water and sunshine, but they finally got up there. And this side here, they're finally starting to peak up. So hopefully we see, I think these are regular cucumbers, and these ones are the Armenian. Tons of Romas all over the place, but none are ripened yet. So these ones are not the Roma. This is I think the Celebrity. But yeah, you could see tons of Roma. And once they ripen, I am going to attempt to make my tomato sauce. Afternoon, y'all. It's their favorite hangout spot because it's by the bird feeders. They're not stupid. I need to get y'all some water over here if this is where you're gonna hang out. Good afternoon. You believe this is one of the babies? They're getting so big. That's one of the babies too, up on the tree stump over there. You're hot, huh? Just about time to replenish the water. We did yesterday, and all the drinking water outside feels like bath water. So that's where I've been, y'all. I haven't posted in probably 3 weeks now. It's just been crazy, hectic, busy, lots of new rescues. I've been trying to gather enough funds to not only feed these babies, but to get them into clinics for spay and neuter, so we can nip that in the bud before they end up pregnant. And also, after 40 years on this earth, I have finally passed my permit test and am an active driver. So I have been practicing, and I have been taking my kiddos to the creek a lot because it is right in town and it's an easy practice route. It is something that I have anticipated for a long, long time, being able to get myself into town, not only to help the kids, get to the creek and enjoy time with them, but to get myself to the store. A huge step of independence for myself. So things have been really, really crazy. I don't know that I'm going to go back to 3 videos a week right now. It's just too much. So I think for now, I'm going to post every Friday or Saturday. If it ends up working out that I could get more videos out, I will. But for now, I am happy with once a week again. With that said, I am going to get back to work. We're going to weed eat this garden. I am going to water all these babies. It is probably 95 right now, I think. And I am going to cut this video now, and I will see y'all on the next one.